Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get started. This is the October 2019 HMIS user meeting. Welcome, everyone. If you haven't already, please enter your agency name in the chat box so we know who is participating. We do have a short agenda for you today. We wanted to give you some updates on staffing as well as changes with the data standards, an update on the report cards, as well as the upcoming data meeting agenda and agency audits. And if you have any burning questions about HMIS, we can talk through those at the end of the call and do a demo on HMIS if necessary. Okay, so quick staff updates. We did hire Linda Lee as a junior data analyst this week, and she is currently getting caught up on all the trainings and policies and procedures. But when you do get a ticket with her, please be gentle, as she is new and still learning. But we're very excited to have her as part of the team. And also, in very sad news, Elizabeth will be leaving to pursue her master's degree at UCLA. And we are very excited for her, but also very sad to see her go. So if you do have a ticket with Elizabeth or you see her or talk to her, please wish her well because we will miss her. Okay, so up next is the data standards. Adriana?
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Can you, I don't see my slide though. I just see the title of the presentation.
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, hello guys. First off, before I start, I want to apologize. My allergies are acting up so much today, so if I sound a little bit weird, I would like to apologize for that in advance. So great news, the 2020 hot data standards are live in HMIS. They went live yesterday, so now you should be able to see all the changes that were included in this update. Regarding the data standards training, HMIS users should have completed the training by Monday, the day before yesterday, and users that did not complete the training by then now have their account locked until they complete the training, obviously. Hello, you can hear me?
I can hear you. Is everybody good? Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. Christine said she lost the audio. Christine, can you hear me?
Okay, you're good.
Sorry. Okay. Where was I? Okay, so users that have not completed the training by Monday, that did not complete the training by Monday, now have their account locked until they complete the training. So now you guys should submit a ticket once they complete the training so we can reactivate their accounts. Also on Friday, we sent corrections for clients who have interim house as a response to the prior living situation and are still active in the project as of October 1st. So for those enrollments, you should change the prior living situation response to any other option that best matches their living situation. And the reason for that is because the interim house option is being retired from the data standards, so we need to replace it with another answer. And finally, for data standards, we have updated all the paper forms, both in English and in Spanish, and we're going to post them on our website very, very soon. So if you use paper forms, you should start using the 2020 forms now. And when they are up in the website, just please check them out and let us know if you have any questions about them. So I think that's all for data standards. Are there any questions?
I'm not seeing anything.
Excuse me. Could you please move forward with the slides?
Okay. Are you seeing the right one now? Or no?
I'm seeing still data standard.
Okay.
There you go. Thanks so much. Okay, data quality report cards. That is the exciting part for me. I have to admit, I'm very excited about this. We're currently working on developing the data quality plan. And as a part of that plan, we're going to start publishing data quality report cards every quarter, starting on this month of October. So basically, there are going to be 3 steps in this process. First, we're going to send you guys the data quality correction spreadsheet on Friday, the day after tomorrow. And this is the spreadsheet that you guys are already familiar with that highlights data quality errors in colors by error type. So you have already been familiar with that before. The second step will be you would have 2 weeks to make corrections on HMIS after reviewing the spreadsheet. And these corrections will be due on the 18th of October, which is exactly 2 weeks after we send the corrections. And the third step and the final step is that we're going to publish the data quality report cards on the data that you have corrected at the end of the month. And the report period for these report cards is July 1st to September 30th. So that is basically the rough plan. As I said, we are planning to do it quarterly, but we're starting this month, and the next one will be on January. So yeah. Any questions about that?
Going back to the data standards, we did get a question asking how soon will the intake forms be posted?
Excuse me, can you repeat that?
We got a question about the data standards asking how soon the intake forms would be posted.
Very, very soon. They're already done. We're just like revising the last thing, and we expect for sure this week. Thank you, Jessica, for your question.
Possibly within the next day or so.
Yeah, they're there. It's just final revision to make sure everything is A-okay, and because yeah, it's all the forms, both like intake, exit, annual assessment, both in English and Spanish. So we needed to make sure everything is correct. Any other questions about our report card?
I'm not seeing anything right now, so I'll keep going.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
Myra?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. Is the screen right for you?
No.
Okay.
No, it is. So the data meeting agenda, we'll be meeting on October 10th at 1:30 at the Village CASA training room. We'll be going over the emergency shelter project performance, as well as discussing more about the sharing case notes agenda item over HMIS, and discussing thresholds for project entry data quality. So you can go to the next slide. And as some of you have already noticed, you've received an invitation for your 2019 HMIS audit. We are splitting them up into 3 rounds of invites. So the first one was just sent out. There's going to be a next round that will be sent out sometime next week. And then the last round of invitations will be going out between the first 2 weeks of November. So be sure to be on the lookout to accept or reschedule that invitation with us. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. As far as if you're not sure if you got an invitation, I'm the one sending them out. So feel free to submit a ticket and we can get that sorted out.
All right. Just looking to see if any other questions have come in. I'm not seeing any questions right now. So we did get through our agenda very quickly. But if there are any questions regarding HMIS that you would like to go over, now would be the time for that. It could be simple questions, or if you want to see a demo of something, we can do that also. Otherwise, that was it for our agenda today. sorry for the rough ride. I don't know what's going on today, but we got through it in the end. So we'll just stay on for a minute and see if anybody has any questions. Are the new APRs available in HMIS yet? Yes, they should be updated, but we can double check. They should have been available as of October 1st. Date range for the data quality correction reports. It was July 1 to September 30th, right, Adriana?
That is correct.
So it's any clients active from July 1st to September 30th.
Mm-hmm. And I will be sending the report on Friday.
Another question. For the SSVF project, there is a new DV question. For participants that already exist, if we have to make changes on the entry screen, it will not let us save changes without having that question answered. I can foresee this impacting our data quality. Yes, I agree. That question is tough for anybody, for all the projects anyways. From what we've seen, that is frequently a question that is missing data responses. But do the best you can for the clients that are active in your project now and try to collect that information. And if you can't, and for some reason you need to go back to that screen to save something else, you'll need to put in data not collected for that DV question. But we'll be, as we move forward, at first it will be a little bit rough, but as we move forward and we keep developing the data quality report cards, hopefully we'll be able to collect that stuff for new clients and highlight the missing information so that you know what clients are missing it and can go back and work with them if you can. Another question, should I advise case managers to collect the DV question if we have intakes in between now and when the new forms are available? Yes, for sure do that. Like we said, the forms will be available very shortly, but if you do have an intake that you need to do like today and you don't have the form, yes, definitely have that. Try and collect that DV question.
Thank you, Angie, for your questions.
Okay. I'm just waiting another minute to see if anybody's in the middle of typing a question. All right, it looks like questions have stopped. If you do think of something that you forgot to ask, definitely put in a ticket with HMIS Help Desk and we can work with you directly. Otherwise, that's all we had for today. The next meeting is scheduled for November 6th, and we will send out a meeting reminder and agenda for that meeting, as well as meeting minutes and the recording from this meeting as well. So with that, thank you guys for attending, and have a great day, and we'll talk to you next month.